Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is Heinz Field. Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth. An exhibition contest coming up between the Steelers and the Bengals. The class of the AFC North going at one another at quarterback tonight.
I really think this is going to be a good one, don't you, Gus? Two very talented quarterbacks going here today. Carson Palmer against Ben Roethlisberger. And, of course, Carson Palmer took the Bengals to the playoffs a season ago. He's overcome a couple of different injuries and has been playing much better as of late. But for Ben Roethlisberger, he really has become the story with the Pittsburgh Steelers. A couple of Super Bowl rings already in that storied franchise, and he is the unquestioned leader of this football team. A really good matchup, and it should be a lot of fun today.
Well, Chris, it's a great story, and we'll see if it pans out today. Good coverage downfield. Jones picks it off. The stop was made by Heinz Psycho Ward. And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. He rolls out to the right. Leaps, and he's got it.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Short pass to his left. He's wrestled down at the 1.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
They line up a few feet from the goal line. And he's hit as he lets go of the ball.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
They line up a few feet from the goal line. Short throw to the left. He's brought down at the 1. Nothing doing on that play.
Oh, these are the kind of situations I love watching in football. Do you go for the easy field goal here, or do you take your shot at the touchdown? This is a team loaded with offensive weapons. They have the ability to score from here.
The Bengals put up the first points. They lead 3-zip. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Cincinnati is ready to kick this one off. Logan is back to receive the kick. He makes it to the 22. The Steelers turn the ball over on an interception their last time out. Has a man short to his left. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Pick up a 4. That brings up second down. Searching for an open man. The pass is tipped away. Psycho Ward was his intended target. Third down, they need 6 for a first down. Ball on the 40. Barely gets it off.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
It's fourth down. The Steelers ready to punt this one away. He returns to the 26. The Bengals were able to get 3 points on their last possession. He gets off the throw. Caldwell was the intended receiver. They'll face second down and 10. Pitch right. He's dropped down at the 39-yard line.
Cedric Benson really has a special sense of how a play is developing, and he knows the blocking assignments of those guys up front. You can just see it. He is very patient. He waits for it to develop and then takes full advantage.
That's what I want to see.
They go with the run. Gains his way to midfield. Clark was there for the stop. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 41-yard line.
Well, they got away with that one. Really not a very good play throwing back across your body like that, but every once in a while you'll sneak that in.
Feeds it to the back.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
He's going to pass. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Flips it out short to his left. And he's tackled at the 19.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Short throw to the right. He's wrestled down at the 10.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
It's 1st and 10. Still looking for an open man. Hauls it in. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They set up shop on the 6. Opts for a short throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That play is just so hard to stop down here on the goal line. All you have to do is get a little body position. Quarterback zips it in there. These two guys are tremendous at that play.
The PAT is up and good. Cincinnati is ready to kick this one off. Logan is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Powers through the defender.
You can almost feel the air being sucked out of a stadium whenever a ball hits the ground on special teams. Everybody goes, just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Second and 4 coming up. Handoff up the middle.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He's going deep with it. To the 20. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers started at their own 30 and used 4 plays for the score.
He just ran away from everybody there. There are plenty of players with speed on this defense, but he made all those guys look slow.
Taken from the 3-yard line. He's stopped at the 24-yard line. The Bengals will set up shop at the 24-yard line. Hands it to the back.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
You gotta be kidding me.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 10-7. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
Carson Palmer is one of those guys that I think has a chance to be the very best quarterback in the league. Superior arm strength, a great leader. That knee injury set him back for a little while, but you can tell now he's getting back to form and is just playing great football.
Gets the pass off. Chad Ochocinco cannot come up with it after taking a solid hit.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Inside handoff. He's dropped down at the 49-yard line. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. It's a quarterback sack.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Steelers.
Fourth down. The Bengals line up to punt. And he takes it at the 12.
The Steelers on that last series proved they can move the ball on this defense. They just need to keep it rolling now.
Surveys the field. He's brought down at the 25. That's a gain of 5.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Up the middle. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. He's going deep. And the pass falls incomplete.
Ben Roethlisberger really let that one go. He's definitely got the arm strength to make those kinds of throws, and everybody knows that, but accuracy is still the key to winning in this game.
Second down and 7 yards to go. He throws downfield. And he's tackled at the 23-yard line.
Hines Ward, one of those guys that if he went to the NFL Combine this year, I'm not sure he'd be drafted any higher than about the 6th or the 7th round. But he has certainly proven to be a superstar in the NFL during the course of his career.
He's searching for a receiver. Crocker bats the ball down. Second down now following the incomplete pass. They line up at the 23. Goes through his progression. And the Steelers will have a first and goal. First down, goal to goal. Here's a draw.
For a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
The goal line, only a dozen yards away now. Inside give. He's dropped down at the 9.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Jones. Got it! And that one will now make it 2 interceptions he's thrown in the first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
Benson on the inside handoff. They get out of trouble there with a huge gain on the ground.
And that's really a missed opportunity for this defense. They have them backed up. They go fairly conservative with the play call with the run and still break it out of there.
Okay, baby, come on.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Benson will run it again. He's wrestled down at the 17. Benson gets 3 yards on the play. They line up at the 17. Has a man short to his left.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
Looks to throw it. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Antonio Bryant was the intended receiver on the play. The Bengals are lining up to punt it away. He takes it back to the 43. The Steelers come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. They give it off here. 2-yard pickup.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Here's a pitch, left side. They tackle him for a loss.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
It's 3rd down and 13. Ball on the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Come on, baby.
It's 4th down. The Steelers ready to punt this one away. Cosby will start running at the 16. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Benson has it slip through his hands. Fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up. Nice job on the line by the Bengals.
Offense faces a 2nd and 14 situation following the sack on first down. Antoine Randall was his intended target. So it's 3rd and 14 to go. On the ground, up the middle.
The Steelers have had very little success running the ball so far, but that time they were able to create a little push and get some decent yardage.
It's up and it's good. He makes it back to the 25. The Bengals will begin this drive at the 25. Pass is short right side. Ike Taylor was there to bring him down.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
It's a 3rd and 1 situation. Under heavy pressure. Gets it off and he takes a hit.
Pretty athletic play for a big guy. I tell you, as a quarterback, you see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back again and again.
The Bengals will take their 2nd time out of the half. The big gain through the air sets up the offense with another 1st and 10. Just gets it away. Chad Ochocinco was the intended receiver.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
The pass is away.
Yeah, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
False start. Offense. Still 3rd down.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
Tough spot for the quarterback now after that penalty, because now the possibility of seeing that added pressure is really heightened.
They call on the field goal unit here. And this will be a 39-yard attempt. The kick is no good. They'll take over at the 29-yard line. It's a pass. It's complete. Clutch reception.
Ben Roethlisberger just looks like an NFL quarterback, doesn't he? He's tall, he's well-built, he's athletic, he buys time with his feet, and it's probably what most people don't talk about with Roethlisberger, his ability to make that first pass rusher miss and still get off the big plays. He is a tremendous talent.
Point after is good. Pittsburgh up 7 points. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He'll attempt to scrib it. Benson takes it at the 28. He's tackled at the 40. They missed the field goal their last time out. Let's see what they can do on this drive. Looking for a man.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Passes it downfield. Chad Ochocinco was the intended receiver on the play. They have it at the 40. Still looking for an open man. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Looks like they're going for it here on 4th down. He rolls out to his right. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 17-10. Cincinnati will get the ball to begin the second half. Collects it at the 7. He gets to about the 27 and goes down. Dumps it out left.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
They're looking at 2nd down and 6. They spot the rock on the 30. Tons of pressure. He's hit as he throws. He's brought down at the 33.
Anytime you blitz, you're going to leave yourself a bit vulnerable in the secondary. Somebody's going to be open or at least have a little extra room to operate. And if the offensive line can pick it up, you're in trouble.
Excellent gain through the air will set them up with another 1st down and 10. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Caldwell has 6 catches now. Here's the give. Gets maybe a couple, and so it will be 3rd down. So it's 3rd down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Dumps it short.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
It's 1st and 10, and the ball is on the 21. Here's the throw. And the pass is incomplete. Chad Ochocinco was his intended target. They line it up at the 22. Has a man to his right. Little flip. They bring him down, but the Bengals have 1st and goal. First down, and they're very close to tying this game up. Moves to his right. Just gets it off. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Hooray!
Carson Palmer gave the defense a nice fake that time. They thought they had the ball carrier dead to rights. Just one problem. He didn't have the ball.
The extra point to tie this game up. The PAT is up and good. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Steelers will start this drive at the 23-yard line. He passes it. He's wrestled down at the 49-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger is really remarkable for not only his ability to avoid pass rushers, but he seems to be able to throw from just about any body position. A lot of guys, when they're throwing across their body or having to make a turn or a weird move, they're not nearly as accurate, but Roethlisberger is just a tremendous athlete.
They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Gives it off. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. The signal is a first down.
The defense took their shot there. They took a guess. It wasn't right. Let's just mark that one up as a win for the offense.
First down, 10 to go. The ball is on the 39-yard line. Goes through his progression. He got it. What a catch.
The Steelers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
So a great opportunity for the offense here as the big pass play sets them up with first down and goal. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers use 5 plays to go about 75 yards before getting it into the end zone for 6. Jeff Reed is good on the point after. Pittsburgh is up 7. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. Fields the kick at the 10. He makes it back to the 25. They'll start this drive at the 25. Gives it up the gut. Racks up 7 tough yards. That'll bring up second down. Give to the tailback. Too close to call. Here comes the chain game. They didn't get it, and that's how close they are. It's third down now, and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Caldwell was the intended receiver. Fourth down. The Bengals lining up to punt. He makes it out to the 33-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Breaking through up the gut. Nice gain of about 7. Second down. This is a 2nd and 3 yards to go situation. The ball is on their own 40. Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit. And the tackle was made by Ray Mawaluga. Big Ben Roethlisberger is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark. So they have it at the 34. They hand it off. Picks up 6 yards. That brings up second down. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. The give to the tailback. Mawelde Moore got free and picked up a first down after a nice 6-yard pickup. Short throw to the right.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam! Thank you for smelling great, man. So, at the end of 3, the score is 24-17. The Steelers start the fourth quarter in great position to add to their one-touchdown lead. Complete. Nice catch. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. It was enough to move the chains.
You hear it all the time that this is a game of inches, but what I really like to watch is the battle for those inches. That time, the battle goes to the receiver.
He gets out to about the 9-yard line. The offense sets up 8 yards away from the end zone here. Again, he'll get the call. Nice move to finish it off. Touchdown!
One score is nice, but two, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
Point after is good. So, with over 13 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score, the Steelers 31, the Bengals 17. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Caldwell from the 3-yard line. They drop the runner at the 27-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. He's brought down at the 30. You would think they would be looking to conserve time right now.
Yeah, somebody may want to go over and whisper in the head coach's ear that, hey, coach, we are still behind here.
There's a battle for it. Hampton recovers the loose ball.
Great job fighting for the ball at the bottom of that pile. It's hard to imagine anybody's going to wrestle the ball away from him.
He's dropped down at the 16. 7 yards. That'll bring up second down. They have the ball at the 16. Dumps it out right. They bring him down, and it's first down and goal. Pittsburgh looking to make this a 3-score game. Pass is short right side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger gets his third touchdown pass of the game. Extra point is good. In the fourth, with more than 11 minutes remaining, the score is the Steelers 38, the Bengals 17. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. And he'll return it from way back at the 3. He makes it back to the 25. Here's the halfback. He gets to about the 34-yard line. He throws short. Antonio Bryant makes his third grab. He fights forward to about the 43. Here's the pass. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. He gets off the throw. Picked off.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Gets about 4 on the play. And now it's third down. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. On their own, let's say 43. Gets it away. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Rolling out to his right. Can't complete that pass. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Second down and 7 yards to go. He rolls out to the right. He's brought down at the 33. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Gives it up the gut. He's dropped down at the 20.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Rolls to his right. And it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with this one? Cincinnati has the football. The Bengals win the battle. They get the takeaway. The Bengals will set up shop at the 12. He's going to throw it. Caldwell has 7 catches in the game. First down, 10 to go. On their own 37. Passes it short. Cuts back and he's dropped.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
He's got all day. Flips it out short. He's wrestled down at the 44-yard line. Gets a nice gain on the completion, his second so far of this drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
He rolls out to his right. Desmond Briscoe was the intended receiver on the play.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Looks like they're going for it here on 4th down. They might have mistimed the snap on that.
False start, offense. Repeat, 4th down.
Even the slightest twitch by an offensive lineman will draw a flag. You know, defensive guys really have a bit of an advantage. As long as they don't cross the line of scrimmage, they can jump and flinch and try and get that offensive line to react.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled at the 7.
What a run that was. I really thought he might be gone there, but they were finally able to chase him down.
After the big ground game, the offense is knocking on the door. First down and goal. He takes a hard hit as he throws. Antoine Randall was his intended target.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. Third down and goal situation. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. It's the tailback.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Fourth down. They'll line this up, and it will be about a 21-yarder. He splits the uprights. And that will give them a little extra cushion.
Best part of a game for an NFL player right now. You have a comfortable lead. You get to wave to a couple of people in the stands. Start making plans for dinner and a party tonight.
Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. Caldwell from the 1-yard line. He brings it back to the 23. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line. Moves to his right. The catch is made. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 receiving yards for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Offense. Repeat, first down.
Well, no excuse there. The offensive line obviously knows the snap count, but suppose it's easy to lose concentration with one of those big defensive linemen in your face.
He lets it go. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They'll go for 2 in this situation. On the ground with the tailback. Great stop by the defense, stopping that run.
More often than not, when you're trying to run the ball for a two-point conversion, you think that you're catching them off guard. That time the defense was set to stop it, and they did a nice job of it.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll work the left side.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
That's going to do it from Pittsburgh. Top plays are coming right up. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.